Becky, and welcome to my channel. I'm just getting started doing this, and I'm going to try to play with my camera here a little bit. Anyway, I just want to say hello and welcome to Gammy's Gotcha. Gammy, I love it. That's what my grandson calls me. I just wanted to try to come on and try to answer some questions that I've been getting a lot of with losing weight. So here I am, bearing it all, I guess. But anyway, I just want to welcome you to my little speck on the net. So anyway, we're going to have fun. I'm going to try to help you as much as I can. You know, a little bit about me. I'm from the Northwest, Idaho, Washington, Oregon. Those three states I've kind of lived back and forth those three states. And just in the last 15 years, my husband is working down here in Texas, so we moved to Texas, to Fort Worth. Anyway, we're here. We love it. It's usually warmer. I'm in a sweater today. I don't know if you can really see it much, but anyway. Welcome to my home. And I have watched enough of these YouTubes that have been so helpful, and I've just been asked so many different questions, people that haven't seen me for a while, and I know a lot of people on my Facebook page that, you know, they've been asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? And, you know, you tell them keto, and they're like, you know, some people have heard of it, some people hadn't. I had not ever heard of it. So I thought, well, even if I can get on here and help one person, it's all been worth it. And this channel, I really want it to be something to where if you have any questions, this is going to be one of these, I pretty much, a lot of it's going to be my way of eating now. I've lost 66 pounds. I've been on this way of eating for the last, well, it's been over a year. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to try to teach you what I've learned after doing so many hours of research, and I highly recommend people to research. Sorry, I'm looking a little alfalfa-y here. I don't know. Anyway.
Squirrel.
Anyway, I just really want to try to help whoever I can, because I just really didn't know anybody that was doing it at the time I started. And it was just highlighted to me. I just have this, I don't know, call it spiritual, whatever. My guides kind of basically let me know if there's something I need to be paying attention to by highlighting something. And I know that means pay attention. And I was looking up something online for heartburn. And all of a sudden, I kept seeing this pulsating light. And I don't know if it was a before and after. I can't even remember what it was, but it was the ketogenic diet. And I thought, that's really interesting. And I thought, okay, it's highlighted, okay, but I wanted to finish what I was doing. And it just happened to say something about heartburn, and I thought, well, okay, I better pay attention. I started getting into it, and it was like going into a rabbit hole. I got deeper, deeper, and deeper, and realized that, you know what, I can eat this way. This is totally cool with me. I could eat this food. I cannot believe it. It's completely different than what I've ever been taught to eat and how to lose weight. I am a notorious yo-yo dieter. All my friends and family know me as that. I can look really good, and I can look not so good. So
This is 1 year difference from when I began.
It is what it is. I know a lot of you out there are probably struggling the same way, and but this way, honestly, I really have not been working out either. So 66 pounds down and holding for the last year. I would say I've been on this way of eating at least, like, I'd say 98% of this whole last year, and a little bit more total keto. When I go on vacations, when my husband and I go on vacations, I am married, we always we go off the keto diet. I'm gonna eat sushi. I'm gonna drink my margaritas, pina coladas, you know, when in Rome, right? I'm not gonna, all inclusive, you better get your money's worth. Anyway, but for the most part, it's so doable for me, and I've never stuck to anything this long before in my whole life. So yeah, the yo-yoing is not, I went from a size, 18 wide jeans, now I'm in a size 8. It's completely different than I've ever gone. I've never dieted. I hate to even call it a diet, even though it is, because any fuel in your mouth, it's some kind of a diet anyway. I like to call it this way of eating. But it is, it's doable. I mean, who doesn't like eggs, bacon, cheese, steaks? You know, I love meat. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't make it as a very good vegetarian, or vegan. But anyway, what, now I'm gonna get down to, okay, I'm a yo-yo dieter. You know, I mean, you look at my pictures. I've got so many before and after pictures. Not myself, but my husband had pictures of us on vacation, and if it was on my phone, it would get trash. I did not want anything like that on my phone. I didn't want anybody to even see it. I was embarrassed, but I felt fine. I mean, I was large and living large, I guess. But now it's like I go back and try to find before and after pictures, and it's like I can't find any. But my husband, I told him, I said, I probably should, because most people, if they know me, they could see it. But if they don't know me, they...
Okay, well, here it is. The before and where I'm at right now. Still a work in progress.
So, big difference in clothes size and carb face. That's a thing. Anyway, I just really want to help. If I can, like I said, if I can help one person, this is all worth it. But this is my kitchen. You're in it. If you hear anything kind of rattling in the background, that's our new little puppy Coco. She'll probably be in some of my videos. She's darling. If you want to see her, she's right down here by my feet. She's sleeping. This is Coco. She's all of 2 pounds. That's Mama's little girl. Yeah, we just got her, and I've got bags under my eyes to prove that she's brand new, because she don't like the kennel. So, Mama's trying to teach her to like the kennel, because she's going to be a grooming dog. She's a Morkie. That means half Yorkie, half Maltese. Anyway, Coco Puff it is. Anyway, she's a little chocolate nugget. Anyway, but I really just want to kind of go over a few things. Listen, if you have any questions too, make sure you comment below. I am going to be checking. I'll try to get back to your questions and go over it. And if I don't know, look, I've researched this so much that I at least know where to start looking pretty fast to get back with an answer. So, but anyway, I think what I'm going to do, for some reason my nose is a little bit runny right now, but I'm going to kind of go over some of the oils. Well, first of all, maybe let me back it up a little bit. What the ketogenic diet is 70% fat, 75% fat. I know that sounds crazy. Like I said, this is completely different than any type of a diet you've probably been on. Unless you've done it before, I don't know. I've never counted carbs. I had never even looked at counted carbs at all. I didn't even really know what a carb was, really. I mean, I'd heard of them. I always remember people carbing up to run marathons or whatever like that, but carbs are not good. So you just try to keep it at 20 grams or less. If you really want to get down to really losing weight fast, 20 grams or under a day. So if you can find you a app that it's free. I use this one, and I've used it for years. So I've got my weight since way back when, and actually I've probably lost almost 80 pounds from my heaviest weight that I've tracked in the last like 5 or 6 years. But since doing the ketogenic way of eating, I've lost 66 pounds, but I had lost 15 before I started. So, but I'm gonna just say 66 because, that's how I've gotten the majority of the weight off and kept it off. So it's all good. Anyway, what I was gonna say. Okay, so it's 75% fat. Crazy. And then it is 20% protein, and then the carbs are 5%, so that makes your pie of 100%. And so where you're getting your fat from is the different oils that you're going to use. Now I'm going to tell you, if you want to do this, you're going to have to go through your pantry. And what I mean by that is you've got to get rid of these vegetable oil, corn oil, those are margarine, gone. Got to get it out. It's toxic. It's not good. It's going to hold your weight on. Any low fat, like yogurts, low fat, sour cream, cream cheese, milk's gone. That's not, that probably, it won't do you any good. So anyway, what I'm going to do is, first of all, is I really want to show you what I cook with. And I'm talking, have your steak, put a slab of butter on it. The kind of butter that I love to use is Kerrygold butter. I don't know if you can see that. This I get at Costco, and you get like 4 of these big old bricks, but it's grass-fed butter, excellent. And it has salt in it. You can get the salt or the no salt. I am a saltaholic. I love salt, so it's all good. And it's in there. Kerrygold, excellent, excellent. And I, when I do my omelets in the morning, I'll have a couple eggs with a handful of, well, first of all, I throw in like about a teaspoon of butter, throw it in the pan, get it melted and all, and then I will throw in like my mushrooms, like chopped up mushrooms, throw in maybe a handful of spinach, mix up my eggs with my seasonings and stuff, and scramble it up, and then throw cheese in it, and some sour cream, maybe a little salsa. And just, I'm telling you this because a lot of times the salsa, and we will get into how to read a label and know what kind of salsas, that there's a big difference in everything. Like when you go to buy bacon, if you want to, you just are knocking out the sugar. And when you first start this, it can happen, and it sure happened to me. It was just no joke, is that keto flu. And you kind of go through withdrawals. It's a thing, and it's not pretty. I did not feel well at all. So hey, you get to look forward to that. But once you get past it, it's your body basically using sugar is what it's always used for its fuel, which is glucose. Your glucose goes up, and your body just keeps craving the pasta and everything, and the chips and everything. But there's just so much things that break down into sugar. That's what basically the carbs are, what your body's living off of. Well, what you're trying to do is, your body has 2 ways of getting its fuel is you can burn fat, or you can burn glucose. So glucose is basically sugar, and about everything in my pantry, low fat stuff, is like the worst. I had no clue. You look at the carb count on that stuff, and it was like, are you kidding me? I didn't really know what I was looking for, but yeah, it was an education. And that's why I'm here to help you. So, but first of all, I really want to get back to the oils, because this is really important. So when you're doing your vegetables and stuff, add the oil in there. Fry it, like if you're making pork chops, heck, fry it in butter, fry it in bacon grease, whatever. Don't be afraid, because that's what's going to get your body to switch over to fat burning mode rather than the other, which if you were ever a baby that was on, like, if you weren't a breastfeeding baby and had like the Similac and all that other stuff, it's full of sugar. So we've never ever been in fat, or I'd never been in fat burning mode before. I've never restricted carbs at all. I've always restricted calories. So okay, so now you kind of know. Another oil that I use, you want to use your extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put her down real fast. Extra virgin olive oil, just make sure it is in the glass container. This is organic. I got this at one of our local grocery stores. It's Albertsons, which you can get it anywhere. And it doesn't have to be this particular brand. Just, they say it's really important to make sure it's in glass. So I listen. You know how they are, whoever they are. But anyway, doctors and stuff that I've researched. Anyway, another thing too, this is also glass. This is the avocado oil. This is very good, and it's great for salad dressings, So excellent for cooking. Like a lot of times I will roast like veggies or whatever in the oven, and this is a nice, it's got a really nice flavor. Another thing too, I don't know, now I've bought in a lot better brands, and this is not in glass. This is from, it's Kirkland's. Good old Costco, love Costco. Anyway, I just got this in a great big vat, basically. And it's the cold press coconut oil. This is really good for recipes, cooking, frying, whatever. So don't be afraid of this type organic cold press coconut oil. Another kind of oil that you'll hear of if you start kind of looking into this, it's called MCT oil. This is for medium chain triglyceride. Triglycerides? Okay, there we go, triglycerides. Anyway, this is like a premium type of processed type coconut oil. And this, you got to be careful. A lot of people like it because if they get kind of, they get constipated or anything, this can really help you out there, because I watched a tutorial on it one time, and this guy was saying how much he was putting in his coffee, and so I thought, well, okay, I'm gonna do that. So I got to the health food store, went and got this. Holy mother, they didn't tell you that you better be close to the bathroom, because man, all hell broke loose, man. I was like, thank God I have 2 bathrooms, because it was no joke. Slowly get into this, but it's supposed to be really good for brain fog. And that's one thing about this way of eating is it helps your brain fog. You know how sometimes you just have a hard time. I always have a hard time talking anyway, but well, no, I really don't. But anyway, sometimes finding the word. There you go. I don't have a problem talking. Everybody knows me, knows I can. Anyway, so there's your oils. So get rid of all the other crap. Get rid of your margarines. Can't have those anymore. And start really looking at your carb count and tracking them. And just start with an omelet tomorrow morning. Crack you open a couple eggs and start throwing in some bacon or ham or chicken from the night before, and start adding to it. And you just got to be kind of careful on just different things that you choose. But hey, I just named off a lot of stuff. You could put mushrooms, cheese. Another thing too, as far as the cheese goes, if you can try to keep your cheese to where it's in a block and you shred it. Don't get the packaged kind that is already shredded for you, because they put cornstarch on that, and cornstarch just, that's going to throw you a little off. So I wouldn't recommend it, but I have cheated, and I do it every so often. So every once in a while, if we start getting into more of these programs that have, like with me cooking, I will more than likely, you never know, I might bring out a bag of pre-shredded cheese. So don't judge me. But when you're first starting, I try to give you the correct way, and then you can tweak it however you want. But at first, when I first started this, I was really strict on this. I wanted to lose some weight, and the most weight that I lost was in probably the first 3 to maybe 4 months. I lost probably, I don't know, 40, 50 pounds probably by then. I have it documented. I'll have to check it out. But anyway, a large amount of weight, and with not working out. Hello. I mean, I wasn't sweating my butt off. So I'm telling you, if you were a person that was on a wheelchair, or also if you're type 2 diabetes, this is something to really look into. From what I have researched on this, and something you may want to check into, this has helped a lot of people get off some of their insulin. Don't quote me on this or whatever, because I'm not a doctor or anything, but man, I've heard of the most miraculous things that have happened with people that have type 2 diabetes. And anytime, I guess, if you get any weight off, but carbs just keep you, and also no snacking, just eat, sit, have your meal, get up and wait a few hours. And also, if you can try to have your last meal, this will try to kind of help you get started. Have your last meal, I would say at least a couple hours before you go to bed, your last meal. And no, just don't snack. If you want something sweet that's keto approved, which I am going to show you how to make some awesome killer desserts that have helped me. I'm telling you, we do not feel deprived here at this house, because I love watching those recipe things, and man, I've tried some good stuff. I mean, this cheesecake is so good. I can't wait to try the cinnamon roll. So I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're just gonna get going on this, and just make sure you like and subscribe to me. And if you hit the little bell after you subscribe, the bell will indicate and will let you know anytime I have a new upload, download. I don't even know what you call it. I'm just getting started, so I don't know the lingo yet, but I'll figure it. But like I said, it's just to help anybody out there that wanted to know what I'm up to, how I'm doing this. But I thought today we're going to just start with the basic, which is any kind of oil that you want to use. That's a huge one right there. Just getting used to what kind of oils. So with that being said on all of this, I want you to make sure, if you have any questions, give me some ideas what you want to see me do. I've got tips and tricks and everything, and I kind of have a little list of what I'd kind of like to, be working on and everything. But hey, if you have something else that you want me to go into, I am so happy to help whoever's out there that maybe wants just to change it up, and you're just tired of the same old way of eating, and it's not working. And I get it. I'm her. I am her. And so I just want this channel to be an uplifting one. Just remember, you're perfect the way you are. And whether you do this or not, and this channel is not going to be completely just keto stuff, but it's going to be, that's kind of the reason why I got started on this. But I'll kind of show you a couple other things. So it's just basically life. And but anyway, if you have any questions, please reach out. This is kind of exciting for me. I'm not much of a picture taker, but I am an action figure. I like to move. I'm a mover. But anyway, and I'll show you some of my tips, tricks, different products that I buy, the reason why I buy them, comparing different things. If you want me to kind of show you how, and this is definitely something I'm going to show you, is how to read a label. Honestly, I did not know how to read carbs. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what net carbs, total carbs are. But look at total carbs. When you first start out, if you really want to lose some weight, get down to it. Just go total carbs. Don't listen to the net carbs and, deducting the fiber, the sugar, alcohols. I'll get into that as we kind of get going. But when you first start, anytime you want to just get past that keto flu, just get into it and just get it over and under your belt. Another thing to help you out too is if you do start feeling dizzy, nauseous, what I did was, I am a salt. I love salt, so I got the pink Himalayan salt, and I actually eat it. I know that sounds gross, but it gets your electrolytes up. Also pickle juice. Drink pickle juice. Eat your pickles. Just keep track of the carbs, but 20 grams or less a day. Get you an app, a free app. There's Lose It, there's MyFitnessPal that are free, and start really learning how to use that and tracking what you're doing at first. And you're just going to find that once you get over that hump of feeling that keto flu and getting your body triggered over from being a glucose burner to a fat burning machine, and you won't believe your energy level will go up. But your brain fog, you just start clearing up. Things just, I don't know. It's helped me a lot. My eyesight's gotten 2 degrees, I don't know. Anyway, better than they were a year and a half, 2 years ago. Also, I was diagnosed with having Hashimoto's disease. I don't know if anybody knows about that. It's a thyroid condition. I no longer have that anymore. So, anyway, I was lucky enough that my husband's family, our family doctor, happens to be Mike's cousin, that we get to go in, and she does blood tests on us, and she's totally into the keto, low carb way of eating. And thank God, because I was on keto for a while before I would even tell anybody I was on it, because it's like, who does this? 75% fat, 20% protein, and 5%. Oh, it just doesn't even compute, right? So I was scared to tell her, but man, I was losing weight, and the first week, let's see, I'm just curious what I was at. I have a whole little thing here. Yeah, my first week, I lost 8 pounds my first week. Now, granted, water weight, okay. Second week, 11 pounds. So, I mean, it was just like continuing. 11 pounds and a whole nother 11 pounds. So there's what, 19 pounds in 2 weeks. So it was just no joke with me. It was like, wow, I can really do this. And it kind of compensated for me feeling like crap with that keto flu. So anyway, hey, if you want to give it a shot. And then I just kept going down from there. So, you know, you're going to have weeks that really show great on the scales. Some weeks you don't really have a lot of movement, but you just kind of have to see where you've been. And really, one thing I can honestly say that I did not do at the very beginning is measure myself and take measurements, because if the scale's not showing it, a lot of people have had non-scale victories, which are basically things that are not scale related, because some people just don't lose weight like other people, but yet you can see it in the size. So like I started an 18, now I'm down into an 8 pair of jeans. So I mean, it's real. I just wish I would have taken measurements, because it would have been fun to see my arms, my legs, and everything. So, but anyway, this is to life. And this is gonna be kind of fun. I mean, like I said, I'm new at this, so bear with me. Thank God for my neighbor down the street, little Sabrina. She's gonna be helping me edit and help me film different things. But I thought I'd get her started with this, and we'll kind of go from there. We'll see if she can even use this. But anyway, I love you. Peace, love, everything. Just know that you're perfect the way you are, whether you do this or not. I want this channel to be uplifting and positive. So listen, no questions stupid. So anyway, have a great day, and ciao for now.